Welcome back. We are now on the fifth of our first 10 or second 10 words, 15th of 60. That shows, in my opinion, the process of evaluating whether Joseph Smith could have been the author of the Book of Mormon, could have been the creator out of his mind. My contention is there's no way in heck he could have, based upon the words in the Book of Mormon. All 60 words of this test are used only once in the Book of Mormon. Many of them only used once in the entire body of Scripture. That is from Genesis to the end of the Pearl Great Price. So let's see how that all plays out. This next word is consignation. Consignation. 4 syllables. And again, my contention is once you get past 1 or 2 with an undereducated person, it becomes hard to use the word and then more specifically to use it right by definition. So consignation, how would you spell it? And how would you define it? So here's the wording. 73% of my folks got it right in the spelling. That's pretty good. 50% right, even 15 people got the definition right. Consignation. Where is it used? How would it be used? This is used in an interesting way. This is Alma the Younger. He's talking to his 3 sons. More specifically, his last son, Corianton. Corianton has lots of worries. He's done things he's not happy about. Alma's not happy about. And so he's talking to him about the future, about the resurrection. How's this all going to work? Am I going to end up in a bad place, good place? What's going on? That's where consignation will be used. So let's get to the battle. This is in Alma 40:17. This is Alma the Younger talking. Now we do not suppose that this first resurrection, which is spoken of in this manner, can be a resurrection of the souls and their consignation to happiness or misery. You cannot suppose that this is what is meant. So, that strange word, an off word, and I may have told you this, this is used 3 times in the Bible, consignation, so it could be found there. But Joseph finding a word in the Bible doesn't mean he knows the definition of it. And this is a very specific word. So let's read it one more time. We do not suppose that the first resurrection, which is spoken of in this manner, can be a resurrection of the souls and their consignation to happiness or misery. So that's not what this is about, he's saying. Well, what does consignation mean? The definition, the act of delivering or committing to another person, place, or state. So consignation is what's going to happen to this person when they're resurrected. Where do they go? Where are they consigned? That's a difficult definition. And recall this, if you will, please. When my people are taking the test, I was very liberal in terms of if they got close, I'd give it to them. Because defining precisely right is really, really, really hard on words you're really not familiar with. And most of these words are not familiar. So when I say that 33% of the words were defined right, that's probably giving them a little bit of oomph, because if they're in the ballpark, yeah, okay, I give that to you. I did this once with a person who's a pretty smart guy. He took the first 10 words of the test, didn't get any of them right. He said, I don't want to do this anymore. And he got up and walked out. And I get that. So I want to be liberal enough to keep people interested, get them through. But the point is, even very bright people have a hard time spelling and more particularly defining these words. Consignation being a really good example of that. Okay, let's go on to the next.